Hello parents and students in support of Baxter, my name is McCammon, and today I want to announce a student-led fundraising campaign that will be going on for the next 10 days. So the basic idea of this fundraiser is I'm going to be donating $100 to start this thing off, and we want to get 1,000 pledges by the end of these 10 days. It doesn't matter the amount of money that these pledges are, as long as you have the pledges, and let me break it down a little bit right now. Since Baxter has around 160 students, each student will have to submit 7 pledges on their own to get this fundraiser to our goal of 1,000 pledges. 7 pledges may sound like a lot, but let's break it down a little bit. You have your parents, your grandparents, aunt, uncle, you can even ask your neighbors, you can include yourself as one of the pledgers. It can be anything, really, just get 7 people per student and we will reach the goal. Every pledge counts, so even if you get 1 pledge, it'll still help us get to our goal, and if you do more than 7 pledges, it will really help us out and help us get to this goal quicker, and hopefully we could even surpass the goal, which would be really awesome. Even if the people who pledge only have $1, that is fine. It can be $1 up to a zillion or whatever, how much money you want to put in there, so it doesn't matter the money, we're just focusing on the amount of pledges. You may ask why we only have 10 days to complete this goal, and that is because the Charter Commission is meeting on April 8th, and that is when they will decide whether or not that they can open Baxter this fall, so that is why we have to get this within 10 days so we can get it to the commission, show them that people support the school. That is the whole point of this, is to show the support of this school that we know you have, and of course, I have the support for this school as well. All the students really have support for this school, and we really want to show that to the commission, which will hopefully help them decide whether to or not to have Baxter get accepted. One more thing I want to emphasize before we get into this, I want to say that anyone can participate, whether it be a student, parent, it could even be someone who's not involved with this school. We just want as many people as possible to do this, so feel free to spread it around. So at this point, I'm going to hop onto the computer and show you guys how to download the things you need and how to input them into the computer so we get the spreadsheet for the commission. The first link in the description will take you here, and this is basically the information page and where you can collect the name, address, phone, and pledge. So to print this, click File Print on the top here, and then it will print to your printer. After the document is printed, the first page will have the different steps you need to do this, to get all the pledges in the website and such, which I'll show you in a bit. On the second page, there's name, address, phone, and pledge. This is where you can fill out the table and get all your pledges. If you want to do more than 10 pledges, just print out a second sheet if you want to write them down. Of course, you don't have to print another sheet. You can just make your own table. But that's the information required, and once you have at least 7 people, or 1, it doesn't matter as long as you have something to contribute to the total, then you can go on the website, which is the second link in the description, and let me show you how to fill that out now. Here's the form. This is where you actually submit your data to the central spreadsheet that we will show to the commission. So first, put your name, email, whether you're a student, parent, or other. You don't have to be a student or parent to be participating in this thing. And if you are a student, you need to have your parents' permission, so you'd click yes. And the rest of the pages are going to be the same thing. There is 10 of these that have the pledge. This is where you can input the data that you had on your sheet into the website. So the same thing, donator name, address, phone number, pledged amount. And after you've done this, it doesn't matter how much, as long as you have 1 pledge. Let me just fill this out really quick. Of course, don't put fake information. On all the other pledges, you do not have to fill them out. As long as you have 1 pledge, you are eligible to submit. So let's say I only had 1 pledge. If you had another pledge, you would fill this information out. Same with pledge 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all there is on the website. If you want to submit more than 10, then you can resubmit another set of pledges, but even if you only have 1 pledge, just keep pressing continue until you see the submit button come up, and then you can submit your data to the spreadsheet, and we will be all set to show the commission. So to summarize, we have 10 days to complete this goal. I will be donating $100 to get it started, and we want to get 1,000 total pledges by the end of these 10 days. 10, 100, 1,000, and that is it. That's the goal. So hopefully you all will support this goal, all you Baxter students and parents out there. We really want to show the commission that we have lots of support behind Baxter. As you all know we do, since we're all supporting it, so it'd be really nice to show your support here. Thank you so much for supporting this idea of Baxter, and let us hope the commission will say yes on April 8th. Bye!